Hi guys, first of all, welcome to day one of the challenge. I'm Dan-Raine, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through the process of generating niche ideas, and I also want to cover the differences between a market, a niche and a micro niche. Now, for many of you this is the first time you've taken the challenge, and I want to say congratulations on signing up. The challenge has made such a difference to so many people over the last 5 years, and I know that if you stick with the program it'll have a profound impact on you too. Now, the goal of the challenge is to make your first dollar online, and to do this you're going to have to find a niche which you're going to be using throughout the whole challenge process. And for many of you who have been through the challenge process before, this is either a daunting process or indeed the best part of the challenge. I personally enjoy this stage of the process the most, and to that end, over the next couple of days, I want to show you how I go about coming up with ideas and finding a niche, and the processes that I kind of use to help along with this. So let's begin by explaining the differences between a market, a niche and a micro niche. A market is anything a large group of people are interested in. It can be things such as golf or fishing or sport or fashion. Now, these are all huge topics, and for the challenge process we want to break these down a little. So taking fashion as an example, we could break that down into, say, designer handbags, sunglasses, hair extensions, designer clothing or designer shoes, and these really are niches in themselves. But again, these are far too big a topic for the challenge, so what we need to do is break these down further and come up with what we call micro niches. Now, let me give you a couple of examples of these. If we take sunglasses, we can look at designer sunglasses and then further nail it down to Oakley's or Ray-Bans or Prada or Dolce & Gabbana, or taking another example, we could look at fashion, then say designer shoes, then break that down into particular brands such as Louboutin or Jimmy Choo. You could also take something like farming, break that down into another niche which is, say, smallholding, and then look at like the individual animals as an example, such as, say, chickens, and go even further down that path into micro niches such as chicken care, how to be chicken coop, chicken feeders, egg incubators. I mean, these are all great examples of micro niches. And realistically, the further you break down your niche into smaller and smaller niches, then the better chance you have of success throughout this whole challenge process. And later on in the challenge, we're going to be showing you how to use a piece of software called Market Samurai to ascertain how competitive these micro niches are, but for now this is just an ideas process. So, your action steps for today are to step away from the computer, importantly grab a notebook and write down as many ideas as you can. Don't be critical at this stage, just write down as many ideas as you possibly can. I mean, these could be anything from hobbies you're involved in or other interests you have, such as cycling or cooking or walking, your personal field of expertise, even your job. I mean, try and start with something you are personally interested in, as this will help with the whole exercise. But then what I want you to do is take at least 3 of these ideas and drill down and come up with at least 3 micro niches for each of these. So if you're interested in a particular craft, say, think about all the things that you use in that craft, all the supplies, the processes, the things you have to learn to be good at it. I mean, these are all good examples of micro niches. Don't get too stressed out or bogged down by the process. I want you to really enjoy just coming up with ideas. And in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how I discover niche ideas myself, and I'm going to give you some of my hints and tips and share with you some great places that I go for inspiration. So get started. This is your main task for today, and really just enjoy coming up with ideas.